What it is, y'all, it's your old boy Pilk, and of course we need to come back and talk a little bit about more danchro and Magic Stone Scramble very specifically. Now, this is a system that I really have kind of neglected, and I think a lot of people have, but there's all kinds of reasons why you need to be running this right now, and if I'm honest with you guys, most of us probably need a brief overview on how this works. So let's go ahead and jump in. You know, I haven't vetted this team in a while, but I think the team will be okay. Let's go ahead and just begin matchmaking, jump into a battle, and see what's up. Now, the gist of this is just another PvP type of event. However, unlike Battle Arena, this one is entirely up to you. This is one that you control to an extent. Unfortunately, sometimes it does get laggy. It's not a perfect system. But at least you have some semblance of control over what happens in game. So let's go ahead and run one of these and see what's up. Now, currently this one is running until the end of the month, and at that point, we're going to accumulate a bunch of rewards, and then you'll be able to, well, actually, before it expires, hopefully, you should trade all your rewards in and get some stuff out of the exchange. We'll go over the exchange and why that's important in a moment, but the exchange is different this time. Things have changed, and Magic Stone Scramble is one of those things that you need to be playing on the regular. Main reason I say that is because I know I personally do tend to neglect this gameplay. So what's going to happen here is it's going to go ahead and pair me up with a hopefully 8 humans, but probably it's just going to wind up being bots. Most of the time, this winds up being like 1 or 2 other people and then just bots. So we'll see how this plays out, or the game will lag. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to guess Philvis and I are the only 2 humans. Everybody else looks like they're base levels. So Philvis, Hegney, and the Red Bell. Okay. Going to be real hard to tell the difference between that bell. No, it's not. He's got the chest armor. So we needed to keep an eye out for Philvis, Hegney, and Bell with the chest armor. All right. So the whole goal here is to take out monsters and essentially just collect all the stones from them as they drop. Now, why this isn't in the dungeon, don't ask me. I have no clue. It probably should be, but it is what it is. Here at the beginning of the game, this is the most important part. Just grab as many rewards as possible. For some reason... Oh, see? There you go. Let's take out our... All right, I'm going to swap back into Ryu over here and grab some of these rewards. There we go. And we could take him out. We could take him out. You do want, at some point, you want a couple of units that are speedy. I like Artemis, because Artemis has like a decent amount of range. But you also do need a unit that's pretty rugged, which is one of the reasons that I run Ryu at the moment. Ryu's a really hardy unit. Very, very good at this. There we go. And all said and done, you can collect a decent amount of rewards. Now, I have a lot of stones here. So, essentially, the way this is going to work is that other human is going to try to take me out. So, I need to... there we are. Oop, let's get out of there. Now, thankfully, I haven't taken a lot of damage here, but there we go. Now, there is a countdown, and I need to be cautious, because now they are going to be chasing me. Basically, I'm going to be aggro all over the place. So, notice that Philvis is chasing me, so I'm literally just going to run around. Call it the coward's way out, whatever. At this point, it just is what it is, and it's how I'm going to survive to the end. There we go. So, that is a tactic. Like, at some point, you just get enough rewards, and you just... play keep away, pretty much. It seems like my opponent there was actually just mostly focused on, you know, fighting the bots, where honestly you get the most rewards just by fighting the monsters. Fight the monsters, collect rewards, and then once you get to like the countdown, run around. Like just run around. If you have units that's speedy, great. At this point, I like to use a tank, either Otaro or Ryu or someone like that, that can take some hits, soak up some damage, but at the end of the day, is still able to kind of do what they do. I am running Harmonia as a healer, but honestly, at this stage of the game, I've kind of found that healing isn't as good as just, having a good tank. So I did say that there were a lot of rewards that we need to cover. So let's go over to the exchange here and look at Magic Stone Scramble very specifically. Now, I'm very, very low on rewards, but if you notice here, right up at the top, leads proof. These are all mats that you need for lead. Now, I might be wrong. I didn't see these running prior. I think this is the first time they've run, but full disclosure, I have neglected the heck out of this event. So if it was running prior, I do apologize. I've always neglected Magic Stone Scramble. It's hard to get paired sometimes with people. Just running it with bots to me is no longer like really exciting. I like to run it with people because it's actually a challenge. I'm not guaranteed first place every time, and that to me is a lot more fun. But you do need to be running this. So right here, 32 of these at 20 a piece means that I'm going to need well over 600 points. So right now, I only got a handful. So I'm going to need to keep running this every single day. There's another new reward here. Now, it says Scramble Box D. And I'm assuming that means that's the fourth time this is run. And once again, because I often don't pay attention to Magic Stone Scramble, they might have been running this for a while and I just never noticed. But Magic Stone Scramble Box D could be any number of things. I'll get to what that means here in a moment. But first, there are other rewards here that you do need to pay attention to. Namely, the number one thing that I always pay attention to, the Sealess rewards. There's 1,000 Sealess chilling in here. So, essentially, you can come in here, or 500 Sealess. Well, yeah, no, I think it's 1,000 Sealess. Come in here, grab these. That's first and foremost. That's most important. There's Savalis, but I'll be honest, most of us probably won't need that. Now, there are also the Divine Energy Gems. You can upgrade your Divine Energy Gems. It's an equipment item. I rarely use the item anymore, so I think the importance of that has kind of faltered. You can get gold and silver bonds here, but once again, not super important. Gift of Benevolence is actually an item that has a decent amount of relevance currently. You could farm a ton of Sealess in the game with those, so I would probably suggest grabbing those. But you absolutely, if nothing else, must, at minimum, collect those lead mats. You have to do that. There is no question or choice there, really. Now, also, if we go back in here and we go to our rewards, you'll notice that there is some Sealess rewards for ranking up. I'm currently in Silver 1, so, there's 200 there. When I get to Gold, there'll be another 300 per level. Platinum goes up to 600, and if you get to Diamond, that's 800 Sealess. So, and these rewards are kind of given to you at the end of the whole thing. So whatever level you get to, you're able to basically get acquire there at the end. Now, personal opinion, maybe a less, I would argue it probably would be a popular opinion. These rewards should be just kind of given to you as you rank up, i.e., when you get to Bronze 3, then 2, then 1, it should just automatically give you 100 Sealess. Same with Silver, Gold, Platinum, all the above. So as you rank up, you should just get the Sealess. Unfortunately, this is just whatever your finish rank is. I think that's kind of crummy. Sealess is way, way, way too important in this game, and they give you too little of it. It really would not hurt them if they did that. Also, personal opinion, this shouldn't be like a 4-week deal. This should be a 1-week deal. Every week there should be a new Magic Stone Scramble to keep people engaged, to keep people excited. That's me. Run it Monday to Sunday, I think would be phenomenal. But, nevertheless, you do have an Almighty Bond up for grabs if you do get up to the Diamond League. That only starts with Diamond. And, as I said, there were these boxes here as well. So, this is Magic... Okay, so that's Magic Stone Scramble Box B. So Box D would then probably be the low-level box. That's Box C. So what does Box D give? We could probably surmise. So Box C has a 50% chance of dropping Mystical Fauna and an 85% chance of dropping All-Encompassing Fauna. Okay, that's actually kind of nice. Then if we get up here to... This is 2 Box Cs, and then 3 Box Cs, and then Platinum should be Box B. Box B has a 30% chance of dropping Mystical Fauna and a 70% chance of dropping All-Encompassing Fauna. Then if we get a little further up here, there should be a Box A. There we go. Box A is mystical falling to 30%, all-encompassing falling to 50%, and then these fragments of benevolence that you can get pretty quick. So if you're able to get the legend, great. I don't think anybody watching this is probably going to get to that level, but the high-end whales and stuff like that are who's really going to be getting there. And then if you really get crazy, you can get to the hero levels. But if you get to hero level, congrats. Ain't gonna happen here. I hate to break it to you. The hero and legend levels I kind of think are mostly for the whales. I think that's the people that have like MLB the unit as soon as they drop and things like that. I'd be very happy to get to diamond personally. Get the rainbow gems and get those rewards would be really nice. But nevertheless, box D. So this is probably the first time they have run the boxes then. So box B is that. So I'm going to guess box D, probably the rates are a little bit lower than box C or whatever, but you can still get, a random assortment of items from that. So, and essentially what those are, we'll have to see. Nevertheless, guys, that pretty much is Magic Stone Scramble. Let's run one more and see what we get. So let's go ahead and begin matchmaking here. And it can take a few minutes to get into a battle. So I'll go ahead and pause here real quick. We'll come back when we're in battle. All right, so here we go into battle. Looks like Lunar Philvis and Anya are the ones we need to watch out for. So that's a thing. So Lunar Philvis and Anya. So we'll keep an eye out for them. Everyone else seems to be a bot, so we'll see how this plays out. Once again, we just got to keep playing, keep away. It's really not that big of a deal. I just got to keep an eye on my health because my Artemis, unfortunately, is A0, so she will squish. Why are we not? Okay. Well, for some reason, that didn't go the way I thought it would. All right, and we are already messing up there, so let's go ahead and grab all these. Grab all those. All right, we want to take out the mobs. We don't want to mess with them. I don't think the bot is going to be able to do much damage to me. It's not going to matter. Oh. There we go. And pretty soon we will have a super, so we'll go ahead and utilize that here in a moment. There we go. And take him out. And take them out. We got 10 seconds. Take them out. We're still good on health. There we go. Pretty nice. There we go. Awesome. So, when it comes to the run, basically, like I said, once you get all of your rewards and all that stuff, once you get all the gems, basically to 100, a countdown begins, and then just run around as much as you can. Stay in first place. If somebody catches you, they catch you. It is what it is. But, not everybody is going to be keen on that tactic. There are some people that are going to figure it out, and you will not win every time. But if you're like me and you more often than not get paired up with bots, you'll probably have more wins than losses. Nevertheless, guys, you do need to go run this. It is really important. Do not sleep on this. I'll be back with more coming up soon because we never finished Abyssal Exploration. And we got a new electric unit to try out. So we'll be back with that shortly.